Good morning and welcome to another paint along video. We have a beautiful day today, autumn day. You can't get more beautiful. It's not too cold, it's about 12, 14 degrees. So I'll manage to sit here for 3 hours. As long as those people over there don't notice me and kick me out. We're going to have this pine tree here in front of us as the main subject. It's going to be here and it's going to be looking up into the sky. And as our secondary subject, we're going to have these beautiful orange trees in the background, specifically this one to the left. It's going to be like the secondary subject or the brother in some way to this tree. And this tree is going to be a cool color, rather cool, and the sky is cool. And then we have the strong orange tree here. So let's get going. I have this tree here, and we're going to have the smaller one here. This one's going to come up here, and we're going to be looking up at it. So it's kind of like looking at it from underneath. This one's going to be coming over here like this. Here. Spot, and then it's going to be dark again. Here. Back here. So the light spot can be like this, where it's lighter, even lighter. And there's another light, so it's going to be dark, dark, and then also light again. This is always also a very graphic element. You have these kind of like stripes of light. So it's going to be lighter as well. These trees at the very back are catching a lot of light. A little bit browner. Okay. Alright, I'm going to try to just capture for the moment. This color. Start with the dark, move lighter. Alright, and there's ones that were coming a little bit forward. Can make it a little bit lighter and maybe a little bit warmer if it's possible. Well, it is possible, but I mean if it looks half decent, maybe lighter. These ones are coming towards us. And they're right here in our face. And bigger because they're, like I'm saying, they're in our face. Okay, I'm looking for the color for the trunk of this tree. I got some black in there. Some cadmium red and this dark brown. So just start a little bit darker. What do you think? The guy's going to kick me out? It's coming this way. This one is starting to get some nice color going. Maybe if I offered him the picture, what do you say?
Dobry.
O, dzień dobry.
Coż pana tak urzekło
No.
na tym naszym tutaj grajdołku? No, ciekawe podejście.
No mam dwa tutaj tematy. Ten
Aha.
cieplej i ten
No, ta
zimniej.
dębinka i tutaj ta sosenka. No.
Tak,
No to podobno tam, jeżeli chodzi o kwestię
fajnie, że się
Syberii
tak
i tak dalej,
nie?
to oni
jest
tam
tak.
jakieś receptury mają. Podobno też i można się wyleczyć z wielu takich dla nas nieuleczalnych chorób.
Okay.
Właśnie te substancje są w różnego rodzaju takich grzybkach, nie?
Aha.
Które dla nas są bardzo toksyczne i trujące. A oni tam w małych takich mikroilościach i się tak leczą po prostu tym też. Nie? Super, miłego malowania życzę.
Dziękuję.
Miłego dnia.
Dziękuję.
Jakby pan coś potrzebował czy coś, to pan da znać, bo to pana samochód, nie?
Tak, a
No,
to...
to pan da znać klakson, bo ja tutaj mieszkam w Trójbiałym.
Okej.
No, miłego dnia.
Miłego. Alright, so now we're working on the background second time around. And this is where you start to get the interesting thing, right? Because we're going to have these mixes. Mixes of warms and cools, because we're still going to put the needles, right? And we get this warm in there. This is where you get the color basically, and the contrasts. Can't believe how sunny it is. You could come out here and have a sun bath. Beautiful. And it's the very end of October. We have Halloween in 1 or 2 days. Beautiful, yeah? But I do have to move around. From time to time you have to stop and think about what you're actually doing. It's looking pretty good. I'm kind of happy with it. Now we have to start painting more detail. This is very nice over here. Captured what I wanted. We do have this other smaller tree in front, and we got the one behind there where that house is, and then we got this tree. So we have to, I think, start working on this tree. Yeah. Okay, now we got this very specific moss, right? And we want to, it's there, we want to paint it, right? We want to capture or try to capture what we're looking at, and it makes the picture interesting. And definitely this moss makes this whole meadow interesting. How to capture it so people, when you look at it, people realize at least kind of what it is. Right? Which is not easy because it's so specific. I'm using Viridian here, which I haven't used so far. So the color will be distinctive. Adding these branches really gives it definition. I decided to soften the needles, make it a little bit more impressionistic. Okay. Now we look at it, we have this strong sun on it. You can see there's a lot of orange in there. So we're going to be a little bit bold. It's good to be bold at the end. So let's try to be bold. Clean this brush a little bit. Get some of this. A little bit. Like that. Right. What do you think? Just a little bit of detail here. We have our mushrooms down here. I think it's pretty well okay. Just a little bit of detail in the front. Down here. Again, we should be a little bit bolder. Okay, so the sun is starting to think about setting, so we're gonna finish here anyways. And it's such a beautiful day here. The owner of this house came back again with his dog, and he told me that yes, in fact, this is private terrain, but he had just bought this place 6 months ago, and I guess because he's from another part of the country, they have different attitudes about private property or something. And he invited me to come back and paint here as often as I wanted, and he's glad that the place is an inspiration. Thank you for joining me, and until next time, happy painting.